Believed to be made around 1978, this is the incredibly rare Romtek Alien Invaders handheld video console. Also made by Shira and Ramtex. This is the rarer Romtek version, and until I came across this in a cash converter store of all places, I'd never heard of it. I got this was on the shelf advertised at £10, which I thought was a bargain. When you put it through the till, it came up as £5. Looking on the internet at the few examples that are around, it's worth considerably more than that. So let's have a look at the console, and then we'll have a look at some gameplay on it. Right, first thing to note with this thing, it's LCD, which means instead of LED, sorry. Instead of LCD, it uses LED lights. So you've got little characters cut out in the board behind the plastic here, and it lights up LEDs to give you gameplay. We shall look at that in a moment. It's got little characters here, little spaceships and stuff, just to make it look more spacey. Romtek Alien Invaders. This is where your score appears on a very primitive LED display. We'll look at that in a moment. You've got a button off, slow, fast. To reset the game, you have to switch it on, off and back on. Don't have a reset button on this. Got your fire button on the top here, left and right buttons, which does actually make it quite an awkward console to use, because trying to fire, it's a pain, and it does get uncomfortable, but it's still fun, so we'll let it off. Okay, the front here, you've got the battery compartment, which holds 4 AA batteries. There's 2 behind these two. I'm not getting them out because they're a pain to get back in. Underneath, got something that's different. When we bought this was covered, this battery bay was covered by the price label completely, so we didn't know it was there. And we were looking at this as the batteries, and we were trying to get the battery bay open, and it wouldn't. It wasn't until later I realised this is actually a stand. A neat little slidey in, slidey out stand, which is a nice touch. On the back we have the instructions, which we don't need to read because they're quite faded and difficult to read. But we'll talk you through the game anyway, so don't need that. You've got your patent numbers, little speaker, usual beeps and squeaks come out of this, and oh, there she is. All that's left to do now is have a look at how she plays. Okay, you'll have to forgive me now for the quality of this, but due to the nature of this beast, it is rather difficult to film. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to play this on the faster level and give you a look at how it plays, and exactly what it does. Okay, so it's a basic Space Invaders. Got to kill the invaders, so which land down the bottom there, and basically kill waves of invaders. Now the strange thing is, if you kill the last invader on this screen, that's it, game over, and you don't score many points. So what you've got to do with this thing, get him, you've got to leave at least one invader on the screen going across, because when he gets to the lower levels, then more invaders appear and your game will keep going. If not, then it's game over and you'll get a very short game out of it. That is one of the drawbacks of this machine. Okay, so I've got one Space Invader left, so I'm going to have to leave him. Oh, sorry, Alien Invader. So it beat me, and I scored a grand total of 24 points. So let's start again. Right, so kill the wave of invaders, but leave one on the screen for good measure, just call it. Okay, don't leave that one. Game over. So let him get down to the 4th level and we'll appear. And you can keep playing this on. There is a limit to this. I've actually beaten this console twice, right to the top score, because as you'll notice, it's only got 2 characters for the score. So it actually goes to 99, Then 100 is a dash and a 0, and it goes to -9. And then when you get to your next point, the thing just shuts off. So that's the end of it. So the maximum score you can get on this is 110 points. Be very careful not to shoot that last one, that's it's game over. You got me. It is fun, it does hurt the fingers quite a bit because the poor design of the buttons. I'll just leave him on to go down once he drops down to this level and goes across. Oh, sugar. Wasn't looking. And goes across. We should get more invaders. Here we go. No, maybe not. Yep. Even a bit longer. Come on, come get me. Come get me here, bugger. More invaders, please. Oh no, I know what's happened. They've hit me twice with the bomb, so I'm not going to get more invaders. So, as you can see, there's no more motherships coming across the top, so the game has actually finished, and so I shot him. That's it, game over, 29 points. And, yeah, that's the gameplay on the thing. So you're going to keep it going, keep on that last invader on. It's quite fun. Your games can end quite quickly on it. It does make this incessant noise, I don't know if you can hear that. Makes this incessant noise as you're playing it. But other than that, it's good fun. A bit painful and weird having to switch it off and switch it back on to reset the game. It can get annoying, but there we go. That's Romtek Alien Invaders for you. Hope you've enjoyed this one. Thank you.